from PFC, and we brought him to Combat Academy, and now we're chasing the pro leagues after this amateurs. We're gonna do
Hey,
our amateur thing, and we're looking at the pros, man. We're looking at the pros.
hey, I'm just thrilled to to hear that you made that turn. USA Boxing in Illinois. I know Sean Talon. We've talked a few times on the phone. He's all about fighter safety, making sure these guys can not only just get through one fight, but make it to the next one in one piece.
Exactly.
So it's really awesome to hear that you're a part of that association. Um,
Oh, definitely.
I noticed in a lot of your videos you are emceeing, like you're in the ring, like you're
Yeah.
calling things out. Like what's that like?
Oh man, it's fun. It'd be fun to me, man. Plus, I feel it gives all the viewers a different aspect of the fight, hearing it called out. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying different things. I'll sit, be at home watching the fight, be like, man, if the commentator was a little better, he might make this fight seem a little better. That's the promoter in me, man. Like getting the attention of the people, man. That's what I do.
Yeah. So what turned because like that's really what you are. I mean, mate, you're a phenomenal promoter.
I appreciate
What
it.
turned you towards this? Being a promoter as opposed to like being a boxer yourself.
Really, I was going to get back into boxing at first and just do it myself, but as I got PSC started and it started growing and growing, I started realizing all the guys around me, they younger, I'm talking young guys, I'm like, man, I done did this, did that, but I can offer this. I just took that route. I chose to help, then look out for myself.
It's a
So I got a
wonderful
question
thing.
for. I got a question for Little Rob. So where do you go to school at?
You said with school?
Yeah.
This school year, I'm going to Manual High School on the south end.
Yeah, I know Manual. One of my buddies used to teach there. Uh,
Yeah.
what do the people know there? Do they know that you box?
I don't know, cause this gonna be my first year at Manual, so most likely, cause of my dad. Everybody know my dad about for literally
Yeah,
almost like for boxing. So
yeah. I used to teach martial arts classes at Manual. So I actually, one of my students was your nephew. I'm talking to Big Robert. Your nephew Taiwan. Very,
Yeah.
very talented kid. He actually beat me in a mock sparring match. Very
Yeah, so I
talented.
got a lot of energy, man.
Well,
Yeah, I
Little
mean,
Robert, do you think anybody's going to be surprised to hear that you're getting in the boxing ring on the 26th and the 28th?
it's a lot of people that's already surprised about me getting in the ring because like nobody really expected me to box for real because I used to play basketball a lot, so like everybody expected me to play basketball. So like when people find like more people find out, especially people at school, I think they're gonna be pretty surprised.
Do you think basketball has helped you out with your boxing at all?
Mm, yeah, but no at the same time. Like yeah, a little bit because I got a little bit of stamina for real from running up and down the court. But like the rest of like all the working out and stuff, I got all that from boxing, and I really got more stamina from boxing, like running and stuff. It helped a little bit, but not really for real, for real.
So this one's for Big Rob. How important do you think it is for footwork and a young man's fight game?
Oh, very important, man. Footwork is right up there with ring IQ, ring generalship, you know, cardio. And footwork is right up there with all of those things. If you don't have good footwork, you can be knocked down from a jab and just knocked over from your feet. Crossing your feet over. If you don't have good footwork, you're not a complete fighter at all. And you have a lot of guys who can't get on their toes. They're always just flat footed. And nah, if you ain't got good footwork, you got a lot of holes in your game. It's easy to beat you. They can move around you, move in and out, and you can't cut off the ring good because you don't have good footwork. Now you're following someone, following right into a trap. That's what you're gonna do.
Yeah, say going back to Guppy, it was the first fight that I ever watched with you, and I knew it was going to be good because the very first thing that you did was you went up and you parried one of his punches, and I'm like, oh, this is going to be awesome. And then
Yeah,
you ducked down, you changed levels, you pulled back when he threw, and then you countered. I was like, oh man, this is
yeah.
just so awesome.
That fight, Shane, I knocked him down 3 times that fight,
Yes.
but that the last one though, I messed up his head. He couldn't box no more, and I messed up
Oh.
my
No.
hand after that. That's one reason I
Oh,
don't
I'm
box
sorry to
either.
hear
If you
that.
can see that, see my knuckle bigger than these.
Oh
Yeah. Oh, did you
my.
break it?
Yeah, I did that on Shane head.
Oh,
That's.
dang.
I'm sorry.
That's unfortunate.
I'm
Yeah, it was.
sorry.
That's
Well, I
why he
saw
didn't
the.
get. That's why he didn't get back up.
Well, yeah, because I saw the body shots that you were landing in.
Oh
there.
yeah, I
Just-
knocked him down with a body shot too. Yeah.
twice, dude. Yeah, that was incredible.
But
So-
look, I'm telling you though. Look, guys, y'all hearing it from me first, right? This is going to be the future right here. Y'all hear me?
Yes,
I
yes, it is.
done been around a lot of fighters. I done been around a lot of fighters, and he pick up on stuff so fast. Like I hope y'all come to the event. You know, I seen y'all interviewed the core coach. He a good guy. He a cool guy too.
Mike Price, yeah.
Yeah, I hope y'all show up to the event, man. You know, get some other interviews with some of the other little fighters and stuff. You know, getting their name, getting y'all brand out there. That's how we mix it up.
We interviewed Dantes Boyd and we interviewed Alan Rensing. We interviewed Anthony Holloway Sunday.
Okay, yeah. I seen the one with Anthony Holloway. Yeah, but yeah, I'm telling you guys. And what was that? What was your other friend name?
Cedric?
Yeah. We did the interview at Bradley.
Yes, I apologize for the technical difficulties of that interview.
Oh no, man, forget that.
Fortunately, I made sure there wouldn't be technical difficulties with this interview.
Hey, y'all, great job. I like it.
So, little Rob, how you feeling about getting into the ring on the 26th? You feeling any like nerves or excitement?
I'm excited, and yeah, I'm a little nervous. I mean, it's good for me to be nervous though. It's gonna keep me on point. But I mean, I'm more excited than nervous. But at the same time, like I gotta stay on point. So I'm actually kind of happy that I'm kind of nervous because I know that it's gonna keep me like aware of everything around me and all the stuff in the ring. It helps with good ring IQ.
Usually, I'm not the one to give advice to fighters, but my advice, well, I actually stole this advice from a show I like. Specifically, it's actually advice that a master gives to a student. Imagine a future version of you that's freely surpassed your limits. A single thought can change your person's personality completely.
Yes, that actually is true. That actually is true. One thought can actually change everything.
If anyone wonders what the show is, it's called Jujutsu Kaisen. It's an anime show. Very popular on the internet. Besides the point. So my second question. So do you feel? I feel like you've made a very positive impact on the Peoria area. Showing combat sports as
I'm sorry, a car rolled past. I didn't hear you. What you say?
Showing that combat sports is alternative to gun violence. So just to tell you about more of who we are and what our mission is, we as the Peoria Martial Arts Forum, in some ways you actually inspired us because during last year's Gloves Up Guns Down event, it got me thinking because I wasn't able to attend it. We have so many talented fighters in the area, and not just in boxing, not just at Combat Academy or KOK but we also have talented karate fighters. We have Taekwondo, Muay Thai, MMA. Yet there are no bouts here, no tournaments. There's no press coverage of our fighters. It's all something that appears every once in a while. I mean,
Yeah.
Peoria has the potential to be a combat sports hub. So that's what the goal of our organization is.
I mean, yeah, it's a lot of talent here in Peoria, man, and it goes from the older to the younger guys, man. It's a lot of talent here. See, the thing is promotion. You know, a lot of guys
Yes.
don't understand promotion or don't know how or won't promote. You know, it's like I tell every guy that's with me, I don't care if you the worst guy right now on the team, I'm going to promote you just like I promote the best guy on the team. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, you know. And I show love and respect to other gyms out throughout the city too. You know, I'll be shouting out some of their fighters time to time too. But like at the same time, people have to look at boxing at what it is, and that is a business. You know what I'm saying? You have to look at it at what it is. They're not doing this for fun. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it for their future. Now, right now, it's for fun. The amateurs, that's for fun and for learning. The pros, that's your future. That's what you're not going to try to be working no regular job or nothing. You know, your everyday is when you go pro. Like I tell him all the time, if this is really what you want, you have to sacrifice and you have to really, really, really give it your all. There's no, there's no plan B. This is the plan. If you decide to become a professional boxer, you're deciding that is the plan. It ain't no turning back. There's no plan B and C. This is it. So you have to give it your all and be ready, you know? And that comes along with your team. They have to know how to promote you, keep your face out there, keep your name on people's tongue, you know, want other events and promoters to bring you onto their shows. You know, a lot of teams and fighters don't understand that though. That I feel is the problem why the Peoria Fight Hub ain't bigger like it should be. Because I can promote, but I can't just be the only one giving my all. You know what I'm saying? That now I'm taking away from my guys who's giving blood, sweat, and tears to me for guys that's not even giving us shout outs. You know? That how that work.
Yep, and that's exactly what Peoria Martial Arts Forum is all about. You know, I co-chair it with Cedric. Oh, no, I'm sorry, with Joanne.
Yeah.
And they, man, they're just a phenomenal community of fighting individuals. But yeah, the real goal there is to promote the combat sport in Central Illinois and start showcasing and create inroads for professional fighters. You know, I've said it on some of the other podcasts too. Like when I see some of these fighters in the UFC who are the professionals signed to the UFC, they're getting in the ring, they got $30 in their bank account. I'm just like, oh, it just hurts my soul. But it's great to see somebody like you who just really gets, promoting, individuals and helping showcase that talent. I truly believe that talent, if we can showcase the talent in Peoria, that we can just blow this thing up.
I say it all the time, man. Running Peoria Fight Club, I done ran across so much talent. It's ridiculous. But those guys not putting in the work. Like I be trying to get my son to learn from their example. Like I show him videos and stuff. Like these guys were good and could have been great. They chose the street life, or they chose drugs, or they was lazy. So all of them examples get installed in him of not what to do. Not to do that. So he does the opposite. He trains every day. He's running miles every day. He's lifting and punching the bag every day. Sit-ups, push-ups every day. So, yeah, it's coming. And it's going to be here to stay.
Little Rob, what do you want your opponents to know before you get into the ring?
They better be coming to fight, because I'm coming. I'm hungry for it. You feel me? I'm trying to hurt something, break something down. Like, you better be ready to fight, because I'm not coming to play. I'm coming to fight, and I'm coming to win.
So I got a question, and you feel free to answer this or not. What's your favorite punch to throw when working on a heavy bag? We'll slim it down to that so we don't give away too much of your fight game.
Either my right straight or my left hook, because I got a powerful right straight, like a very powerful right straight. And my left hook is powerful too, but like my right straight, I feel like it's more accurate, and like I can time it better because I'm right-handed. So like I feel like I can move and time my right better, but I got a very strong left hook too. But my favorite punch is my right straight.
I love hearing you talk about timing too, because really timing is everything when you're talking about boxing. What are you going to do for your defense there? You guys do that? Like I saw you doing a little bit of Philly shell and stuff.
Yeah.
What's your defense look like? Are you like like one of those pressure guys who come in and then you're like doing some counter work? Or are you one of those like I'm going to sit and let these guys come to me? I'll do some counter punching and roll their arms up somewhere else and go for some body shots?
Um, I'm more of huh?
I said, tell him how you do.
Uh, I can fight in every style. For I got defense, I got offense, I can punch. You feel me? I can slip, I can dodge. You feel me? My favorite style is like the inside fighting in the pocket. Like, 'cause I like body shots. You feel me? Like everybody nowadays, they be head hunting and only trying to swing for the face, especially in amateurs. So I'm more of a body shot, ducking low, slipping punches coming in. But I have long arms too, so I can fight on the outside. Feel me? Like keep my jab to keep them at bay. Like if I need to catch my breath or something, but I can fight. I can fight both styles for real, for real.
Dude, hearing you talk about fighting is getting me so excited to watch you. Like if you're like even 10% of what I saw from Big Rob, like man, this is gonna be a really fun bout, and
Yeah.
I'll be thinking about your opponents too. I hope they'll
He
be
is
okay.
he a little bit more of a showman than I am, so he gonna look better doing it. He like to get slick, so y'all gonna see some fireworks, man.
What are you looking forward to most, little Rob?
What I'm looking forward to most is making going pro and making a name for myself because I already got a name because of my dad and him doing all my promoting. So me making a name for myself at the fights is gonna be like a big accomplishment, and then I want to eventually make it to the Olympics and feel me, win a gold medal in the Olympics. I want to take the world by storm. You feel me? Be the next big thing. Cause I'm already very known around because of my dad. But once I make a name for myself and like I make it towards the pros and to the Olympics, I feel like I accomplished everything that I ever wanted.
So are we gonna see you at Golden Gloves?
Most
Yeah,
likely.
definitely he'll be there.
I say that's something I'd really like to see you compete. I know there's I think I can't remember his name, but I know there was a standout there that just obliterated the competition. I think it was Macklin, if I remember, something along
Mm.
those lines. But man, like putting you in the ring with somebody like that, that's just on that level, just that would be just such an amazing fight. And something like that's going to happen in the championship round.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
So, well, wait a minute. So, are you guys coming to both of the events, or y'all wasn't coming?
We're going to both of the events.
Oh yeah, see that's what I'm talking about. Look, then y'all finna get to see, cause the first one at the Civic Center is for a belt.
Yes.
Oh, you're fighting for the belt?
Yeah, so
Oh, that's a title
like
fight.
that's
Right.
why I said it's bigger than what people know for him because okay, this is his first fight. It's in his hometown. It's at the Peoria Civic Center. Gonna be in front of all his friends and family, and it's for a belt. How big of a debut can you get?
I say it doesn't get much better than that, man.
It don't
They
get
are
much
just
better than that.
setting them up.
But like I said, I figure it was his reward though. He trained for a whole year, no fights, just strictly training. And what people don't realize, he wasn't training with kids. He's in here exercising and sparring grown men. So by the time we did let him spar with other kids, he just looked advanced.
I feel like that's gotta feel kind of nice walking around school, just feeling really secure with yourself, knowing you can keep up with big dogs in a gym.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So I know a lot of parents when they first think about like fighting and combat sports, they think, hey, I'm going to be teaching a kid who may be brash or maybe not know what to do with these skills, something that could be potentially dangerous. What do you have to say to somebody who says that?
Well, all honesty, man, you can, you almost can always tell a bad seed. The signs are always there. It'd be up to you to follow them. But let's say that you don't, and you end up training one of them type of people who use what you give them to hurt people for the wrong reason, be a bully, etc. Now, you can beat yourself up about it, feel guilty, but in all reality, it's nothing that you can do about it if their parents signed them up for this. Now it's, can you control your child? Because he knows some stuff, But it's always that old saying: you think you Billy Badass until you run into Billy Badass and get that badass whooped. Excuse my language on here.
No, no worries at all. I mean, I always found, at least for me, once I had at least some training under my belt, it gave me enough confidence to be able to walk away. Like when there was, somebody saying something silly, I'm like, I could handle this that way, but it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. And I felt like I could just always walk away because I knew I had it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I instill in him, knowing what he knows. He can easily hurt some untrained kids. So
Oh
of
yeah.
course try to take the bigger role, but by all means defend yourself and protect yourself. Don't let nobody do anything to you. By all means. So if somebody's trying to hurt you or hit you, you defend yourself, but don't go looking for it. Don't go be the don't be the bully. It never ends well for the bully.
Nobody likes bullies. Nobody likes gym bullies. Oh man.
Now I do tell him to be a bully in the ring, though. It's like a switch that we got. We switch it on. As soon as we done, we switch it off.
I've I've had to do a lot of like soul searching on that. And one of the
Yes,
gyms
yes, he
I was
has.
in, one of I mean, there was a couple guys there that were just absolutely studs, and working with them, they worked me over pretty good a few times. But then I'm thinking about it. I'm like, that's his job. Like
Yeah.
I could have said no and not gone in and sparred with these guys. Like I knew they were leagues above me, but man, these guys really went to work. Like they let me know.
That's the game.
Oh, I got one other question.
What's up?
So what do you guys like to do for fun, Lil Rob? Outside of like boxing and all that.
Uh, I like the game. I like to play the game and stuff. And I like to flip. I can flip. Learn how to flip when I was younger. So that's really something I
wow.
really like to do.
It's like tumbling and stuff, like a backflip.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Can you do one like for the cast?
He said, "Oh,
You don't have to, but if you can, I think it would be cool.
Can you see him?
Yeah.
Again.
Flipping for Peoria,
Wow.
man. I love it.
That was amazing.
Dude, I've never done a backflip in my life, and to watch you just pull that out, I'm so jealous.
I don't know if we win the belt, he might do it in the middle of the ring. Stay tuned.
Just make sure you land in the ring and don't do one of those where you fall out like I would do.
Or me. Or at least you can do a flip.
So hey, so real quick, so the fights we've got July 26th. What's our start time on that?
They open the doors, I think, at 6:30. First fight start at 7:30. It's a total of 12 to 13 fights. We don't know what number we are yet. We just know we on the card, man. We got two guys. We got two guys from our gym fighting on that card. We have Lil Rob, and then we have a guy named Sean Iso Chapel. He's also going to fight on that card coming out of our gym.
Saying that is, if I recall, $22 ahead of time. You can purchase those from Ticketmaster. We'll have a link in the comments.
Yep.
And then I believe it's $27 at the door. I believe there's also still some VIP tables left. And then the July 28th event, which is happening at Expo Garden, that one starts at noon, if I recall, and is going to about 5 o'clock that night. That is an all AMI event. But man, you got some really exciting individuals there in that one too.
Oh, definitely, man. Definitely on both cards, man. Like on that core card, I'm excited to see that Var Milo kid. He's a stud, man. I seen that boy drop grown men. I'm talking put grown men out of commission. 16, 17 years old, like that's different, And shout out to him and his dad David. And coming out of KOK, they got that Michael kid that just won Golden Gloves. Yeah, he's supposed to be fighting on that card. He's nice. So both of those gyms that's throwing these events have some top tier fighters coming out of them.
Man, that's exciting. And I was actually just going to ask you if there was anybody that you were really looking to see that day, or who you're most excited to see outside of Little Rob here.
Oh yeah, besides Son and my other guy Iso, them two, I'm very excited to see how they get down. Especially VAR, he really puts in the work, so he deserves the attention. You know what I'm saying, the eyes. So I'm really excited to see what he's gonna do. But I'm most excited to see what this young monster finna do, man. He finna take over, and I don't just say it, I be meaning it.
Well, yeah, I'm excited. I mean, these are going to be family-friendly events, so
Oh
bring the
yeah,
kiddos out.
we got a lot of people coming, man. It's gonna better bring your ear muffs if your ears if you got ear infections or your ears don't work, because they're gonna be loud, baby. They're gonna be real loud.
Well, I heard they used to have fights at Expo Garden like all the time back in the day, like 20 something years ago. And
Yeah,
then now they're kind of circling back. And I'm like, oh man, this could be really, really nice. We get something consistent. I mean, between Expo Garden and the Civic Center, like those are
yeah.
just, I mean,
See,
top notch spots.
I wanna quiet as kept. I hope don't nobody steal my idea. Y'all heard it here first. I want to throw an event at the baseball field
Oh,
Yeah, the one up on what just
downtown.
oh the one downtown. Ooh,
Yeah,
interesting. Oh yeah, Dozer Park.
yeah.
Interesting. That could be
Now that's
fun.
different, right? That's different.
That could be fun.
yeah.
I could see that
Exactly.
happening. What do you
Exactly.
envision that? Would you MMA or boxing for that one?
See, if they would let me see, I try to do the first of its kind, a mixed card. A mixed card. We got MMA and we got boxing.
And I think we're probably on the same page with the problem with that is you're essentially working with two different commissions. And I
Exactly.
imagine that's going to be, like
Yeah.
so many things would have to come
I'm just
together
saying,
in
if
order
they
to
would
do
let
that.
it happen, it'd be the first of its kind right here in Peoria. Like boom.
Well, I mean, part of this too is helping people understand some of the things that are preventing fighters from being able to fight and build their careers here in Peoria. And having two separate commissions with two totally separate everything can have its benefits from a safety aspect, but when you're talking at a promoter aspect, it can really be kind of a drag at times.
Because here's how it
Yeah.
works in Illinois. There's boxing license and full contact sport license, which is everything else under the sun, are on two different things. For an amateur license, I think it's $600. For a full promotions license, pro license, you need either or both. You need to have $1,000, and that's the chance if you get it, which is stupid.
Yeah, it's crazy. But see, the reason I think a lot of promoters won't do like a pro show here in Peoria, they don't think that they're going to make the money. You know what I'm saying? But I think it's because y'all not promoting it right. It's Peoria is a town that love fights. We love backstories on fights. You give a good backstory, some face-offs. You know what I'm saying? Put it out there how it's supposed to be put out there. Hell, rent a billboard, put their face up there, get it out there, keep it in their face. It's going to sell. You know, it, People just don't know how to do it, man. But I'm just waiting on our moments. Building my knowledge and stuff up. So when it's that time, me, him, and the rest of my team, we're gonna do what we gotta do. We ain't gonna keep waiting on people.
So Big Rob, do you have any advice for somebody who's might want to get started into boxing or combat sports but doesn't know what to do?
Yeah, look at yourself in the mirror and ask you, is this really what I want to do? Because you have to remember, you're going to get punched in the eye, the nose, the mouth, the ear, sometimes back of the head, sometimes the growing area. Is this really what you want to do? And if that answer is yes, then ask yourself, am I really willing to sacrifice my time, money, sweat, blood, and you're going to cry too. Is this really what you want to do? If the answer is yes, go full force, I say.
That's awesome. That's great advice. What about for somebody who's an experienced fighter and they're wanting to step it up to the next level?
Your team. Your team. If you got a strong team that actually care about you and is going to push you and stay on you to keep you off your bad habits, you'll be in good hands. But if you just got people around you just trying to get paid off you or just trying to get popular off your name, it's only a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? They don't care about your health. You got bad management and stuff. So your team, your team. If you're trying to go pro, get a good team around you. And that consists of your coach, promoter, manager. You know what I'm saying? Shoot, even if your entourage, make sure they good guys. You know, etc.
Because I think with the that's very very true. Like again, I'm bringing this back up. I think Peoria could is has the immense potential to be a combat sports hub. Not only that, this is just me speaking. Like if somebody were like say if Big Robert, if you were to get a boxing license, a promoter's license, and you found some doctors and some officials who officials who could you could bring back Peoria Fight Club maybe, but in a way that's sanctioned and like safe.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing all that, but like you just said, it's gonna cost some money and time and going through stuff. So eventually, that's exactly what I want to do. You know, once I got, because I started Combat Academy as in the midst of Peoria Fight Club still running. So once Combat Academy is standing 10 toes all the way at the same height as that, then I can carry both. You know, Peoria Fight Club, I just really want to keep it what it is, what it was built for. It was built to keep kids out the streets, give them something else to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? Like professional fighters call it smokers. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Little fights that ain't really meaning nothing. But if we turn it legit and all that, now these guys got to go get blood work, and now these guys got to get this done and that, and it just uh, guys from neighborhoods who settling beefs and all of them not going to the gym. You know, all of them not exercising and stuff. That's why the weight classes were how they were in PFC. You know, they were spaced out. You had gaps in the weight classes. You can be from 150 to 160 and fight in the same weight class. It's an underground club. Now, it got a lot of hype, and it did push out a lot of fighters who are carrying their careers to huge heights right now. Like, shout out to them guys, man. Guys like Bryce and Cutthroat and them and Cody and them. They're like, them guys then fought for USA kickboxing and all of that, you know? So, and they started in PFC, you know? So it helped, but I want to keep it to where it's at for the neighborhoods, for the underground, the guys that know that they're not going to be pro. This for them, you know?
okay.
I don't want to put a guy fresh off the couch in there with somebody like Armand Palmer Jr.
Ugh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, which he'll be pro probably the end of the year.
Yeah, that would be like watching. You know, at the in the first Avengers movie where the Hulk tosses Loki around.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, that's how
what
Armand probably end up doing somebody.
Well, hey, how does it make you feel knowing that you were able to give these, these fighters their starts in their professional career, and then be able to turn around and give your son the same thing?
Oh man, you know it's a good feeling, man. Real good feeling, you know. But at the same time, I'm a humble guy, so I never take full credit. Meaning, they had to put in the work. You know, they had to sacrifice their time and work. So I may have gave them a stage to perform on, but they put in that work. You know, and as far as like me being able to give my son opportunities and put him on a stage and let him showcase his skills. Now that of course means the most to me. You know, he's my son. He got my whole name. You know, so yeah, of course I want to see the little guy do great, man. And he's going to do great things. I'm gonna keep saying it over and over. Make sure y'all there. He's finna show out.
Well, and I'll say another thing is that when I kind of look back on my, combat sports experience, I think about the guys that were really able to reach that top level, and almost every single one of them had a huge influence from their father. Like, they were there coaching them, training them, like giving them all these little details. So, little Rob, what's it like for you having your father as a coach? I imagine there's some good, bad, and ugly in there.
Having It's like he my coach in the gym, and then we walk out the gym doors, and immediately that's dad. You feel me? So like in the gym, it's like the same rules apply in the gym as it do in the house. You working, he tell you to do something, you still gotta do it because you gotta do it as coach. And then when we go to the house, he say take the trash out. Now he's dad. You feel me? So it's like it's the same thing, just different things, doing different things. You feel me? Like the same person, just doing boxing. So you feel me? It's like my coach and my dad is really just them doing one thing all day. You feel me?
That's really cool because like I think back to like my sister who's she's a physician and she talks about like compartmentalization and like that's exactly what you do there. You compartmentalize this difficult part of your life where you're working with your dad, he's your coach, you're being trained, but then as soon as you walk out of that gym, like you're in this other part of your life where it's just father son. So that's a really, really clever way to work at it. Well done.
Yeah.
Man, what's your favorite part of working out?
Favorite part. I don't know. My favorite part is my curls. I love doing my curls. That's my favorite part for real.
Yeah, just sitting in the mirror, just
like just curling the bars, like my muscles flexing, rewatching the videos, looking how big my arms been getting. So it's just like
tracking his progress, my man. Awesome. Well, we're actually coming down to the end of our time here. Tell me, is there anything else that you want Peoria area to know about Robert Bryant the third and fourth?
Just that the 26th and the 28th we coming to show out, and y'all better not miss it because y'all gonna miss a good show.
Yeah, buddy, y'all heard him, man. 26th, 28th, Civic Center, Expo Garden. Don't be late. Be early. It's gonna be packed, man. A lot of people coming to see this boy show out, man. Long time coming, We the Roberts Combat Academy. This the threat, because he's a threat to their future. Remember that. Hop on the wagon now before it's too late. I'm telling you, the future. Y'all heard it here. The future.
My man, he's doing all the work for me. I love it. We got to get more promoters on this podcast, aren't you?
Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
Well, hey, thank you guys so much for being here. Again, this is Fight Talks brought to you by PeoriaLife.com. You can check out all of our interviews at PeoriaLife.com. Go to our YouTube page. Just search Peoria Life. The Bryants, thank you so much for being here.
Thank y'all.
Rob,
we appreciate y'all.
It was absolutely wonderful having you here. I hope to speak to you again after your fight, and I hope to see you at the fight.
Definitely. Be there.
See you.
Thank you.
Hey, take care.
All right, take care.